You know what? Knowledge is not power. Knowledge is only potential power. Guess what? I was listening to an audiobook of Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And as I was listening to the book, as I was listening to his ideas, I realized that knowing a lot of things is amazing. And I grew up with the idea that knowledge is power. Well, my parents always told me that knowledge was power. Now, I know a lot of things. As a teacher, I teach stuff to students all the time. I help my colleagues. I also help my neighbors. I help my family members. I help a lot of people with the knowledge I have. But on the other hand, having a lot of knowledge, helping others is great, but it is only potential power. And the reason why I say that is as I was listening to that book, Think and Grow Rich, and the idea is how can I expand what I can do, bring more value to others, and at the same time increase my income. I realized that regardless of how much you know, if you don't apply what you know, you're not going to be able to move forward, especially in a direction where you want to achieve more. And that was a tough pill to swallow. And the reason for that is that if you think of the whole idea that we want to learn more things, we want to understand more things, you want to be a critical thinker, you want to be aware of others, of how other people think, be able to influence some other people in a positive way so that our society grows and we make the world a better place. The issue, though, is knowing a lot of things is just knowing a lot of things. If you can't apply it, that's an issue. Then you're going to say, well, how can I apply what I know? Well, if you think of mechanics, mechanic will know a lot of information about a car, but once he starts fixing cars, then his knowledge is more than just potential power. Fixing a car is actually real power because his knowledge is used to bring value and therefore have power. If you think of, let's see, who else? If you think of an electrician, we had a snowstorm, not a snowstorm, but freezing rainstorm in Montreal. Knowing how to fix power lines is great. Being able to do it, that's the difference. So the big issue is once you know that you know a lot of information, you need to figure out a way to bring more value to others. So let's see how I can do that. Well, you know me, I've been teaching for more than 20 years. And in the last few years, I've been trying to see, okay, how can I apply what I know to bring more value to others? Well, the first thing is, for example, this YouTube channel. This YouTube channel is for me to think of what I know as just knowledge and then share it with you so that you can use that knowledge to grow as a person and become a better version of yourself. Well, I have also a YouTube channel for science in French. That's amazing. I know French. Knowing a language is great, but being able to use it so I can help others by creating videos about science so that they can grow as a person, feel more confident, and therefore succeed more. That's being able to apply that knowledge. Too often, if you, and the reason why it's something to keep in mind, if you think, so what is it? I had dinner and I took 5 minutes. I said, I'm going to go on TikTok just for fun. And I went on TikTok for 5 minutes. And guess what? It went for 30 minutes, a little bit more than 30 minutes, almost like 38 minutes. And at the same time, I was thinking when I decided that it was time to stop that I had spent 38 minutes gathering information, knowing more. And as a person, okay, I have more knowledge. But knowledge is only power. How is that making me a better person? By contributing to our society? And that's a big question because too often we are gathering information, but what do we do with that information? In the videos in the last few months, you probably know that, and I've mentioned that often, that in some ways I'm addicted to learning. Just the idea of learning makes me happy. On the other hand, I could learn everything that there is to learn, But if I cannot apply it, or I do not apply it to contribute and collaborate in a team, what happens is that it's almost lost knowledge, because it's knowledge that could be useful to collaborate, to contribute to a better world, but it's just staying here or here. And the idea is, okay, I really need to take what I know and take action. It is scary. And I'd say that the main reason why I haven't done that yet is that in some ways I'm a bit scared. I'm scared because I don't know how I can do that. So, and then I said, well, I could learn how to do it. The issue though is I could know that I need to set up a website. I could know that I can create a product or create a blog or have a lead magnet, find a way to promote a product, do marketing, use Facebook ads, Google ads. I could use social media like Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok to promote an affiliate program and be able to make money that way, so I can find a way to contribute even more. I know all of that. So the question is, how come I haven't acted on that? Well, that brings me to my initial sentence of this video, which was that knowledge is not power, it's only potential power. So I've been working for the last couple of years to see if I can step over the hurdle of saying, okay, I'm going to use my channel to do even more. And often, if you do not know, then you need to figure out, okay, what can I do? What can I learn in order to achieve that? Well, I was driving a car over the weekend, and I decided to read the book, Think and Grow Rich. The issue, though, is that it's just giving you ideas. And the big question is, I still have to get up and make things happen. So, what do I have to do? Well, a couple of days ago, I mentioned that I had set up a website and that I was all excited, but I haven't done anything since. So, here I have to put the priorities together to say, okay, I have all the knowledge I need to move forward. The question is, I need to set the time to do so. Do you feel like that sometimes? You know what you have to do. You have all the information to do the next step, but you haven't yet. Oh, by the way, if you have a chance, put in the comments below. What is that one thing that you know about and what is the next step that you haven't done yet? And in the same couple sentence, I want you to tell me what is that one thing you're going to do next? And not just the one thing, but by when. Oh, there you go. We know what we have to do. We put in place a plan and a timeline to do so. So let's see. Let's see if I can, by Saturday night, have completed and be happy with my website. And what I have left is I want to have a bilingual first page on my website. Okay, that's possible. All I have to do is put it together. It's true. So you will see, I'm going to put a link below to see what it looks like right now. And as you go along, as you follow me, you'll see how it grows. And where will it lead me? I don't know. The only thing I know is that every time I progress on that project, I get better by learning, because I learn as I'm doing. And I have to say that I'm quite scared to do so. But the only way I can make sure that I get better is actually take action. So on this, would it be easy? I don't think so. What is your next step? Will you do it? I know you will. Will it be easy? Not at all. But I do believe that we can make this happen. So on this, I'm going to go and put in my calendar that by Saturday night, I want to have my website the way I want. I want you to do the same. Go and get your agenda. Write down what is that one thing you want to do and by when, so that you can make sure it gets done. And on this, I do believe that we will make our lives better. Where will it lead us? We don't know yet. Is it scary? Totally. Is it exciting? Yes, it is. And on this, I'm going to send you to this video here to show how we can stay motivated in what we're going to do, because I do believe in you and I'll see you there.